Hello everybody, welcome back to the third part of the application for very absolute beginners who want to create their Chevening Application Portal this year. This is the third part. The first part we went through the basics, the links, how to open, create your account and fill the important default questions, answer them. And the second one, we made a review and then continued until the first, second, and third question. And now we will complete the whole application process in around 30 minutes. Stick with me. This is a long one, but this is important. That's why it's long. If I am giving 30 minutes of my time instead of 5 minutes to explain things, it means this is important, especially for you if you are new, or for those who had maybe a mistake or something last year and were totally rejected. So it's good to go through the whole process and see that you haven't made any mistakes. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel to encourage me that you are watching this so that I be able to make more videos for you. Let's dive to the application. So in the first one, we went to the background essay questions. I explained them that there is a link you will see here again. And then the application, we filled this university and the last part, and now we come to the terms and conditions and uploading the documents, which I will give explanations for everything. So the terms and conditions. The objective of Chevening is to support UK foreign policy priorities and create lasting positive relationships with future leaders, influencers and decision makers. All award recipients are required to confirm they will adhere to the Chevening terms and conditions. This is actually the terms and conditions. I highly encourage you, if you have time, read this. It's also good to read this before you write and complete your essay questions. If you read all of this, you will have a very complete and general objective and both subjective understanding from the perspective of from the perspective of the Chevening Secretariat to understand everything and what they mean and how do they choose people and recipients. So this is long, but it also gives you an overview of your life, how you should be dealing when you are in the UK. For example, the value of the scholarship, how much the scholarship it is, what things it cover. For example, the tuition payment, the economy, travel to your country, your arrival allowances, the cost of entry and visa, departure allowances, the tuberculosis tests that you have to take and the payment, the travel top-up allowance in the beginning when you come, and the monthly stipend that you get. And it's also good to know how much money you get and how you spend it. Changes to the value of the scholarship, the amount, and if there's any change, what's going to happen to you. Funding additional to achieving a scholarship during your term, and if you get an income, if you work part-time, full-time as a student, if you get more money, what's going to happen and how the Chevening will deal with your income and your taxes. Keeping your contact details updated, your university and courses, the terms and references, like you must not transfer to any other educational institution. Travel during an award, how many days you can travel during your award, which is where you exceed the 30-day limit, your stipend will be suspended until you return. This is important that you have to know it. And conduct, like the code of conduct, the things that you have to have, social media usage and coverage, events and opportunities that are there, the event funds that are there. If you want to hold an event, you can request for money, and Chevening will normally give small funds like up to £1,000 and you can apply. I think once you get one fund, you can every 3 months there is a funds that you can apply through the Chevening Secretariat. You can apply for funds, you get £1,000, and you can hold some events at your university or any other places. Use of the data that you share, the duration of the scholarship, and the duration of your visa. Deferral of your scholarship, normally you cannot do it, but if you're pregnant and you wish to continue with your scholarship, you need to be aware that if you take an extended period of leave, it's possible that your visa will be cancelled, and if this happens, you will have to return home and apply for another visa before being able to resume your studies. Visas and immigration, you must abide by all conditions of your UK visa. If you're not allowed to work over 20 hours per week. Conclusion of your scholarship, what happens once your scholarship is done, and can you extend your visa or not, can you stay in the UK or not. Termination of the scholarship, what things can you do and you should not do so that your scholarship is not terminated. Breach of any local UK law and practices, maybe you commit a simple crime and your scholarship will be terminated. Repayment of scholarship funds, if you do anything wrong, you have to return all the money. Amendments that's going to happen during the time, like we were here during the coronavirus and we were not supposed to be paid if we are going home, but everybody could go home back to their home countries and still their stipend was deposited or paid as normal. So these are amendments that they can do it, and they can say in such circumstances, maybe it was good for us, but sometimes they may bring some amendments that are not good for you, which has not happened, but maybe. What happens if I breach a condition and all these things? So I highly encourage you to read this. That's why I gave you an overall idea of what it is, and so that you really understand this is important. Okay, so you read this, and now we come back to the fourth part. During your award, I will attend, after you read this, then you know how to answer all of this. I will attend mandatory Chevening events held during my award. There are mandatory, for example, meetings with your program officer that you should not miss. And in the beginning, the orientation, and at the end, the farewell events you have to participate. I will actively engage with the Chevening network in the UK. Yes, I will remain in the UK during my award except for authorized absences, and understand the condition not to spend more than 30 days outside of the UK during the time. This 30 days, it was written in the terms of reference. That's why I say it's important to read it. And also this 30 days that you shouldn't be outside, you should study there, because once you are in the UK, you can easily get the visa to go to take Schengen visa and go to visit the European countries, and then you have to know how many days can you go outside. It's good to read it so that you plan accordingly. And also about the events, I said if you study, then you know about things. I will respond to surveys sent by Chevening to help evaluate the success of the program and inform ongoing program development. You will normally get around maybe one survey every month or more. After your awards, it ends. When the award ends, I understand that my request to remain in the UK will not be granted, including for the proposal of further study or employment. Yes, this is like an agreement that you have to sign. I will actively engage with the Chevening alumni community in my country and globally. Yes, I will join Chevening Connect, the alumni portal. This is Chevening Connect. It's like, pretend it's Facebook, but it's not Facebook, it's Chevening Connect, the same thing. I will respond to future surveys sent by Chevening to help evaluate the success of the program and form ongoing program development. Yes, this is nothing special, but those reading the terms is important. Now we come to the important part, which is upload documents and submitting. So this is an important part. That's why this video is valuable, although it's the last part of the video. Before submitting your application, please take the time to complete the below sections, which will help improve aspects of the Chevening program. It is important to note that you can only submit one Chevening application each year, so please think carefully before submitting. Once you have submitted your application by clicking the Submit to Chevening button below, you will not be able to amend your application. It's not like creating a Gmail account and submitting different several Chevening application, because you will have the same date of birth, the same name, and the same university, the same way how you write it. It's I don't know what you call it, plagiarism. You will be punished like a plagiarism thing. The information provided here will be used when assessing your application, and if you are selected, when administering your award. Terms of conditions. Once again, by choosing to submit this application, you are confirming that the information you have provided is true and correct. If you are granted an award, any information provided in your application that is found to be false or misleading may result in your award being withdrawn, and you may also be required to pay back the award amount. Be careful, guys. Failure to disclose information that has been requested, regardless of the time elapsed after discovery, may also result in your award being withdrawn, and you may be required to pay back the award amount. By choosing to submit this application, you're consenting to the terms of the privacy notice and agree to your information held in use as described in this statement. Equal opportunities. It says that Chevening is providing equal opportunities. That's why we are answering these. Do you consider yourself to have a disability? If yes, you choose yes. Do you require specific arrangements in order to attend an interview? For example, if you are disabled or something, you can definitely choose yes, and then you will be contacted for extra things. Please state your gender: man, woman, intersex, non-binary. Prefer not to say. If you prefer to use your own term, please specify. If you use your own term, whatever it might be. Man, for me, yes. Okay, do you consider yourself to be part of any other minority or disadvantaged group in your country? Please select all that apply. Tick boxes, multiple answers. Yes, on the grounds of ethnicity, you are a minority in your country. Yes, on the grounds of race, sexuality or gender identity, religion, on the grounds of tribe. Other prefer not to say. For me, it's no. I'm totally okay. Please answer the following question about the gutter. Okay, where did you hear about Chevening? Okay, this is okay, UK University website, your employer, education fair, local university. How long did you consider applying to the Chevening in this application round before beginning? Less than a year, 2 years, more than 2 years. I was like 1 or 2 years. What were the major factors that led you to applying to Chevening? Reputation of Chevening, reputation of the UK, advice of a colleague, advice of Chevening alumni, time is right for my career. It depends. You can choose anything. This is for me. Have you applied to Chevening in the previous years? Well, yes, I did, and then I would choose the last year that I had applied. Have you considered applying for any? Okay, you can choose this one actually. Have you considered applying for any other scholarship funding? If you say yes, you say, for example, Fulbright. But I didn't say that. I just say no. It's good to say no. Completed education documents. This is very important, that now you upload your education documents. Drag and drop files here. Maximum file 2 gigabytes. File name will file will be renamed to transcript, and then this is your application number. Okay, conditions of offer. Offers, conditional offers for proposed courses of study up to 3. So you upload your conditional offers here, unconditional offers. So what you are going to do is first you upload your offers, conditional offers, and as soon as you get your unconditional, you just choose your unconditional offers. Excuse me. I have to plug my computer before it shuts down. And referees, names and contacts. What you do here, add a referee. Name, you say your name, job title, or for director, organization. I write capacity in which is known. Academic, school, college, university, employer, voluntary service, other. This is employer. Submit and add new. It's good to have two applications or references, one from your university and one from your place where you work. Name, you don't have to write name. Anything the name is. And then I choose academic school. It doesn't show anything. I say again, save draft. Now I can see that all my application is okay. Forgive my slow internet. Okay, so you have name and then okay, reference created. Okay, reference letters. If you're invited to interview, you will be invited to upload 2 reference letters here. The deadline is 22nd of February. For now it's locked. Let's see if you can upload, because it has been different for the last 3 to 4 years. First you were submitting your own. Okay, yeah, you can upload them. First you were submitting your own, and then the other year they were asking your referee to upload it, and then they changed it. So you just upload your references here. Just click drag and drop, or just click open in here and choose them. Passport ID. Okay, you just select your passport. I don't want to go to my passport here. Please complete the following questions about the online application. Okay, if you don't have a passport, don't worry about it. If you have a passport or your passport is going to expire, don't worry, upload your current passport. This is very important. Just upload it. Don't worry even if it's going to expire in 2-3 days or 3 months, or maybe when you are in the UK. Don't worry about it. When you get a new passport, you can easily update this. Even if this option is locked and you cannot upload it, it's not the end of the world. This is not going to be used for your Chevening, for the UK visa when you apply for the visa. Don't worry at all. It's just normal, you know. We are human beings. We need to have an identity, a passport, and that expires, and we apply to get a new one. So some of you have been asking, what about my passport? Just upload if you have. If you don't have, forget it. If it's expiring, don't worry, upload it. When you get a new one, you can do it. Even if you cannot do it, don't worry. Feedback, user-friendly, it's about the application. Yes, I'm very satisfied. Speed and capacity of the online application system. I'm satisfied. Clarity of the instruction provided an online system complete. Maybe it's not satisfying for you, but for me it is. Overall online application, yeah, very satisfied. If you have any comments. Final submission, okay. So if I click this, save draft, here we are. If I complete this part, and I'm in the last page. If I click on this submit to Chevening, this is gone. My application is going to be submitted. If you read this, if it's just the agreement that you agree. I don't want to click on submit my application. If I click on this, it will be done. The reason why I don't submit this, because I may need this application for further trainings, video creating or something. And the reason why I don't want to submit it, because if I submit something, somebody will read all these papers, or they may print it, and a committee will be created to review all the documents. I just don't want to, because I have been in the Chevening, and I have, I've gone through this process. I have full respect for the people at the Chevening Secretariat. I appreciate them, even they allow me and has to come this far. I just don't want to submit this, because if they print it, it's not good for the environment. It's going to cost them something. And for the people who are reading it, until they see that everything was just a waste of time, and they just, of course, if I don't write anything in the essays, they will not accept me, they reject me, but they will spend at least 20 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes to read everything. I just don't want to create extra work for nothing. It's ethically bad. That's why I don't submit this. Okay, I wish you best of luck and success. Okay, by the way, you can preview here. Okay, it shows all your application. You can see it. Actually, you can print it if you want. See, at any time you can just see it. I wish you best of luck. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. This is it. This is the Chevening application. I wish you best of luck with your application, and I wish you win and get your Chevening Scholarship dream. Enjoy your day and working for your application. Best of luck and success.